Do you live near a Quick Trip? Yeah, it's the one with the messed up letter. It looks like ICK trip, he laughed. Finally, a glimmer of hope. Perfect, buddy, I know that one. Is there anything else you could tell me? Color of your house. Suddenly, the sounds of screams flooded the other end of the line. I heard what I assumed was the boy's mother scream, the most blood-curdling scream I had ever heard, followed by the sounds of the father screaming, "Who are you? How did you get in my?" before the voice disintegrated into disgusting gurgling noises. The boy began to sob and cry for his mommy and daddy, and I screamed into the receiver for him to hide as quickly as possible. Hearing shuffling on the other end as the boy dove under the covers, I began to plead. Plead with the boy, plead with God, plead with whoever would listen, please. Please let me find this child. Come on, buddy, I need you to think really hard, okay? It is incredibly important that I know where you are, right? Please, please tell me anything you can. Through tears and whimpers, the boy muttered, "We're the house with the blue mailbox." That was enough as I dispatched officers to the region. Okay, blue mailbox, perfect. Do you know what color your door is? It's red, he whispered, barely audibly. Perfect, buddy, absolutely perfect. I've got officers on the way right now, okay? What I need you to do for me is stay as quiet as you can. Can you do that for me? Through sniffles, he managed to get out a pitiful MMHMM before the rapid sound of footsteps was heard sprinting toward the bedroom. The boy's breathing became heavy and sporadic as I tried to calm him, tried to tell him that everything would be alright. Just before reaching the bedroom door, the footsteps slowed to a tiptoe. Like the patter of an arachnid crawling across hardwood. The boy's crying became louder and louder as I begged him to stay quiet. All of a sudden, the sound of sirens was heard on the other end, and a wave of relief washed over my heart. Do you hear that, buddy? I asked frantically. The line remained completely silent aside from the single creak of the floorboard before I screamed into the receiver for the boy to run. To make a mad dash as fast as he could out of the room, just to give him some time for the police to arrive. To get out of the room where he would die. The final thing I heard on the other end of the line was the sound of the boy springing up from the bed before a taunting gasp escaped his precious lungs. The line then fell dead. The next time I heard of this boy and his family was in the next day's evening news. "Family found murdered in home" was the headline. Videos showed that 3 body bags were removed from a townhome with a blue mailbox and a red door. Sources claimed the family was mauled one by one as they slept, and that the son had been found completely broken and slashed. I was absolutely and utterly dismayed. I didn't sleep, I couldn't eat, and no matter how hard I tried, I could not get the sound of that boy's words out of my head. My mom said that the police help when there's a bad man,